Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into something a little spooky and fascinating, the wild world of monsters lurking in Chernobyl. You might think of Chernobyl as a tragic piece of history, and you're right. It was the site of a horrifying nuclear disaster in 1986 that left the area abandoned. But what's even creepier is the stuff people say right now. Stories of odd creatures, weird mutations, and maybe even chilling encounters. So buckle up, we're about to uncover some secrets from this infamous site. The Chernobyl disaster occurred on April 26, 1986, when reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine exploded. It was a catastrophic event that resulted in a massive release of radioactive materials into the environment. The city of Pripyat, once bustling with life, was evacuated just 36 hours later. Imagine going to bed one night and waking up in a ghost town. The surrounding area was marked as an exclusion zone, no one allowed in for safety reasons. Over the years, this zone became a haunting reminder of that tragic event, and it changed the landscape forever. The ghosts of the past weren't just humans, they were stories waiting to unfold. Fast forward a few decades, and nature did something incredible. As humans left, plants and animals began to reclaim the land. The abandoned buildings are now draped in vines, and wildlife has made the exclusion zone their home. You'd be surprised to know that some of the creatures here are thriving. For instance, the Przewalski's horse, once extinct in the wild, now roams free in Chernobyl. But the real story is how the radiation has caused mutations in various species. Some plants have grown beyond normal sizes, while animals show unusual traits. Can you imagine stumbling upon a deer with oddly bright fur? But let's talk about the juicy stuff, myths and legends. The stories that swirl around Chernobyl are as colorful as they are creepy. One legendary story talks about the Red Forest, an area of trees that turned reddish-brown after absorbing a ton of radiation. Locals claim strange occurrences happen here, making it sound like something straight out of a monster movie. People also whisper about bizarre creatures, like mutant plants or animals that look unnaturally different. It's like a science fiction novel come to life. And when you mix urban legends with the haunting atmosphere, you get the perfect recipe for a ghost story. Now, let's ground ourselves in reality a bit. Scientists have studied the effects of radiation on animals in Chernobyl, and the findings are fascinating. Some critters exhibit behaviors that are far from normal, like birds singing at odd hours or animals acting unusually bold. Chernobyl is also home to wolves, and some wildlife researchers have labeled it the land of the Chernobyl wolf. These creatures may even exhibit traits that differ from their counterparts in less polluted areas. It raises a lot of questions about adaptation and survival in an environment that humans can't even begin to inhabit. You might be surprised by how much Chernobyl has made its mark on pop culture. From horror movies to documentaries, the idea of monsters and mysteries tied to Chernobyl captivates people. Films like Chernobyl Diaries and series like Chernobyl draw on the allure of the unknown. And let's not forget about video games that explore abandoned territories filled with creatures and radiation. There's a certain thrill in the thought of what could be hiding in the shadows, isn't there? The fascination with Chernobyl taps into our love for adventure, mixed with a hint of danger. So, there you have it, a blend of fact and fiction that creates the chilling world of Chernobyl monsters. From historical disasters to living legends, it's a reminder of how intertwined humanity and nature can be. Whether you believe in the monsters or not, Chernobyl continues to intrigue and mystify us all. If you're thinking about exploring this fascinating site, remember to do it responsibly and respect the haunting beauty of what remains. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more cool stories. Until next time, stay curious.